Hello my PokePadawans and welcome to something new. I wanted to bring some different content to the channel. As you guys know, I love Pokemon so much. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I loved it since the first day I played it, and I still love it as much now as I did then. Getting into the competitive scene has just made me love it even more. I mean, yes, it's annoying at times, but anyway. I wanted to bring you guys something new, some different games, because I am a gamer at heart. I love playing games, and this is a really old game that I never actually got around to playing through. I played a bit of it, but I never finished it. I am a huge fan of the Mass Effect series. I loved that game to bits, and this was pretty much made by the same people, BioWare. So being able to play this kind of blind and record it for you guys at the same time is a double plus in my books. So let's get into a new game. I'm not sure which one we want. I think it's Awakening, isn't it? I think it's Awakening. Well, I want the main game. It's the main game that we want. So yeah, I'm excited to bring something new to the channel. So we want to create a new character. So I think, well, I'm going to be male, obviously, because I'm a dude. Do I feel the human? And what could we be as a human? We could be pretty much every class as a human. Human, the most numerous yet most divided of all races. Only 4 times have they ever united against under a single cause, the last being centuries ago. Religion and the chantry play a large part in human society. It distinguishes them culturally from elves and dwarves more than anything else. Humans can be warriors, rogues, or mages. Racial benefits: +1 strength, +1 strength celerity, +1 magic, +1 cunning. So they're pretty sort of balanced there. Let's have a look at the elves. Once enslaved by humans, most elves have all but lost their culture, scrounging and impoverished living in the slums of human cities. Only the nomadic Dalish tribes still cling to their traditions, living by the bow and the rule of their old gods as they roam the ancient forests, welcome nowhere else. Elves can be warriors, rogues, or mages. Racial benefits: +2 willpower, +2 magic. So they are kind of stronger as magic users, but still. And then we have dwarves, rigidly bound by caste and tradition. The dwarves have been waging a losing war for generations, trying to protect the last stronghold of their once vast underground empire from the Darkspawn. Dwarves are very tough and have high resistance to all forms of magic, thus preventing them from becoming mages. They have +1 strength, +1 dexterity, extra constitution, which is basically like HP total, 10% chance to resist hostile magic. So there's a 10% chance that magic might not affect them, I think, if I understand that correctly. I thought about this a bit before I started, and I kind of feel the elf, to be honest. I kind of want to be an elf. Not sure if I want to be a warrior or a... Not sure if I want to be a warrior or a rogue though. Oh wait, I think I'm in the wrong thing.
Greetings.
Yeah, I think I'm in the wrong thing. So it's Origins we want, not Awakening. Duh. So yeah, as I was saying, I was kind of thinking of this before, and I kind of want to be an elf. So I think that's what I'm going to go with, because... And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel of perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Okay, so the background I select will determine which of 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It has effects how characters respond to you throughout the game. Okay, so fun. Even though I said I wanted to think about playing an elf, I'm kind of thinking of a dwarf now, because I don't want to make the game like overly hard for myself. And dwarves will be handy because they resist magic, and dwarves are just cool anyway, because they could just come in and slam the hell out of everything with a great axe. So I think I'm going to go with a dwarf. So. Warriors, powerful fighters, blah, 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 blah. Rogues are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. All rogues possess such skill in picking locks, spotting traps, making them valuable assets to any party. Tactically, they're not ideal for fighters, but if rogues circle around behind their target, they can backstab for devastating effect. Rogue specializations are ranger, bard, duelist, and assassin. And then we have warriors, powerful fighters, focusing on melee and ranged weapons to deal with their foes. They can withstand and deliver a great deal of punishment and have a strong understanding of tactics and strategy. Specializations for a warrior include Berserker, Templar, Champion, and Reaver. So they have strong strength, good dexterity, which is their ability to dodge hits and land hits, I believe. And Constitution is, as I said before, HP total. So we're going to go with the Dwarvish Warrior, I think. Background, we've got Dwarf Commoner. Born Castis in a land where rank is everything, bound as the lackey and thug for a local crime lord, you've spent your life invisible, until chance thrusts you into the spotlight, where you can finally prove whether you will be defined by your actions or your birth. And next we have Dwarf Noble. As the favoured child of the Dwarven King, you proudly take up your first military command, only to learn that the deadly intrigues of family and sycophants may pose a greater danger than even the battlefield. I'm kind of feeling the commoner. So, I always kind of like an underdog sort of story, and the idea of being born pretty much with a silver spoon in my mouth is a bit of a pull off. So we're going to go with the dwarf commoner, I think.
Greetings.
Okay, greetings. So first of all, we need our name. So we're going to go with the Jedi. Jedi is our name. Let's have a look at this ever so quickly. I don't really want to be spending ages doing this. I mean, I'll probably cut this anyway when I upload. We'll go with that one. Skin tone. I quite like that one. Tattoo. Do you want tattoos? As I understand it, the tattoos are a mark of caste for the dwarves. So, to kind of be true to the law, I think we kind of need a tattoo. Kind of like... Kind of... That one? You have that one? Or this one? Not that one. Or that one. I'm gonna go with that one actually. So hair. What have we got? Do. It's a bit like Bob before I got a cut. I mean, I, like a lot of people, like to try and make sort of like a representation of myself whenever I play games. So we could be here forever. We could be here forever. I'm actually going to go for that one, I think. No. This one? Yeah, let's go with that one. Eyebrows, I'm not going to start messing with that stubble. I'm not going to start messing with that. Eyebrows are stubble colour, we'll leave that alone. Eyes. I'm not going to mess with that. No, I'm not going to go into that either. Oh, beard, here we are. Dwarves are known for their amazing beards, aren't they? Let me go with that one. That one's closest to my own. Hair and beard colour. There we go, that's more my colour. That's more my sort of colour. Neck and ears. Now I can start messing with that. Portrait. Oh, let's change the background. Background do we like? Kind of like that one. So we're gonna go with that one. And then voice.
I have lost the spell.
How do you do?
Greetings. Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure.
Greetings. Oh, my spell. My weapon does nothing.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Cocky?
How do you do? Oops, where's my head? Not even a scratch? Scoot!
Greetings. Well, that didn't work. I need some other attack. Move aside.
Greetings.
I cannot cast it. This weapon does nothing. Excuse me.
Friend experienced or cocky? I think I'm gonna go experienced. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. So, next. Okay, so we're a warrior, so we want a bit more strength, don't we? Maybe a bit more dexterity. Cunning? Yeah, we're gonna have a bit of cunning, I think. And a bit more constitution. As I say, I'd never finished this game and I was never amazing at it, so I'm just sort of going to go through it and see what influence enough to convince others to change their views. Strength contributes. The kind of thing I know I might be important. Combat tactics. Gonna go with coercion. Because I think it sounds like the sort of thing that's going to give us extra dialogue options. Dual weapon. I don't see me using dual weapons a lot, to be honest. I usually like two-handed weapons. I like two-handed, so I'm going to go with that. Mighty blow. Pommel strike's always cool. And I think... what else? Precise striking. Sacrifice attack speed for a bonus to attack as well as an increased chance to score critical hits for as long as this mode is active. Or getting greater health and reduce fatigue penalty. I think I'm going to go with that one to start off with, because if we're going to wear heavy armour as a warrior, we don't want to be taking all the penalties to like speed and stuff wearing it, so let's go with that. Slightly different than normal. So yeah guys, this is hopefully going to be the first proper playthrough of a game on my channel. I mean, I know I've tried the Warcraft thing once before.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the two remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
Okay, so maybe the cast tattoo wasn't
I can't
necessary.
keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat. Can we not do this in front of my brother?
Why not? He knows the slope of the land, don't you, boy?
I'll slope your face right off. Didn't I tell you not to talk to that way to my sister? Yeah, nobody talks to my family like that.
You told me a lot of things, not one of which meant more than a fart in the middens. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold cap teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's gotta do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him. We're all living the easy life in the Diamond Border.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
I don't like to see him treating you that way.
I'll treat her however I like, as long as you both eat off my plate. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brats. Then you both go free, and I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
So what are you doing here?
Checking on my investments, and right now, They don't bear much gold. I'm giving you another week, precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
So I get up about and tell him my job for today. Yeah, just get ahead.
Buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
I'll turn my axe into the back of your head. I can't stand the way he treats us.
Just be careful about showing him. You've been lucky so far. He thinks it's funny when you and Lesky get vulgar. Some of the nobles I've met, they'd as soon have your head for speaking your mind. That's why I didn't tell you. Barat's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrowmont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
I couldn't give a damn what Barat wants, to be honest. But I suppose you gotta do what you gotta do. Isn't the work I do for Barat enough?
You've worked hard to keep him from throwing us out. I can only imagine the horrible things he's made you do. But there are a lot of desperate dwarves in Orzammar. He could buy any one of them to run messages and knock skulls.
Swish. Yeah, I just wish we didn't have to kiss up to that cave tick.
You know the other options. Cleaning middens, begging, going to the surface. No. Unless you find a way to save us all from Darkspawn and become a paragon. We're pretty much on Barat's leash for life.
Wait, why can't we go to the surface? Why would that be a bad thing? I'm not sure. What do we want? I don't know why I can't join the army and fight Darkspawn. Yeah, because I mean, come on, these things are like a threat to the whole world. And wouldn't you want to sort of try and combat that and do some good, rather than living down here and doing some crime lord's bidding?
It's sheer folly. One more way the nobles protect their status. They say casteless soldiers are more danger to each other than to Darkspawn. That it's an insult to the smith to let us touch a fine-made weapon. Truly, they just don't wish to insult the warrior caste by showing that given the same opportunities, we could lead an army just as well.
And that's probably what's costing them the fight. Haven't the Darkspawn already overrun the troops?
Every year, more of the beasts come up from the deep roads. I've heard they've even been harrying the surface.
Does anyone do anything about it?
Aye. They would even turn to humans for aid before us, it seems. There's been talk of an alliance against the Darkspawn. Even that the Grey Wardens have stepped up. But we don't have time for this now. Lesky must be waiting, and Barat won't like it if I'm late for my appointment.
You're right. Goodbye. I don't want to make it late.
Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
Okay, so basically we're at the beck and call of this scumbag, basically. So let's have a look what's in here.
Let's get started.
Come on then, open the chest. No? You don't want to open the chest? Ah, there we are. We've got a dagger, dusty leather boots, and bolsters, so take all those. And inventory. Items, equipped items on the selected character on the left. How? How do I do that? Yeah, party inventory on the right. You can drag and drop items between the two sides or down equip bar. Double click to use or equip them automatically, or right click to hold. Open the radio menu to interact with items. Okay, just close that. Yeah, I know how to move. Yeah, I know how to do that. Yep, I'll get the idea of that because I've played this game a little bit before. So where's our inventory? There it is. So we don't actually have the kind of weapon I wanted. We have daggers, which sucks, but what can you do? So, can I move this down here? Oh, there we go. There we go. So now our potions are equipped. So let's go this way and see this Lasky dude. See what he wants us to do.
Who's that? Why are you bothering me? Rika?
Oh, this is my mum. No mother is Jedi or son.
Don't you talk to me like I'm an idiot. You think I don't know my own kid? What are you doing here anyway? Rika said you were finally making something useful of yourself.
If by useful you mean cracking skulls for a smuggler.
What? You thought you'd get a seat on the assembly? Do what you're good for. Get your head in the smoke. Your father was like that too.
Thanks for the pep talk, Mom. That's some really good lifelong advice there. At least you managed to get out of here.
Aye. Left me with 2 screaming mouths to feed, not a coin on the table. Had to join the clean crew for the smoke vents. Spent 10 years in those chimneys, soot a finger thick all over my body. All for you. So, you gonna show some sort and gratitude, or do I have to beat it out of you?
I'd like to see you try. You have to stop this while you're killing yourself.
You tell me. Just what do I got that's worth living for?
What about me and Rika?
I know you both hate me. I know what I done to you, but it was for your own good. The world's a cruel place. You had to learn that. You think you'd be where you are now if I'd let you hide from a few slaps? Everything you are, I made you.
So she's kind of a, she's of the mind, treat them meaner and sort of thicken their skins up for the harshness of life. I mean, I can kind of get that. I'm gonna get on with it. I've got work to do. Time to dry up by the time I get out. Actually, no. Do you think? So.
Oh, I shouldn't keep doing this to you. I know I shouldn't. It's just so hard. Hey! Where's he going? Why is he leaving? Don't leave me!
Never mind, Mother. Why don't you just lie down? That's good.
Yeah, I'm going now. This way.